Hey, what's good, fam-a-lam? What's good, fam-a-lam? I'm not even putting my camera on today. Y'all don't need to see me. Y'all don't need to see me. I'm tired of fucking StreamYard trying to sabotage me. Because I swear everything be fine until I get on StreamYard. So you know what? There's my caricature right there. There's my avatar. And this is my voice. Karis Knopflin, what's good? My computer just gets to lagging. I'll just show you me real quick. A1 Drizzy, Page, what's good? Just to show you it's me. It's not, it's not AI or anything like that. Okay? That's just to show you I'm here, but it's off sync. We're not playing those games today. Let's clap it up for not playing those fucking games. Today's math. You ask me? Today's Friday. June 30th. Which makes today's math. Understanding cipher. All being born to understanding. When you have an understanding, a crystal clear picture in the mind, drawn up through knowledge and wisdom, and you have a complete understanding of the cipher, of whichever cipher you're dealing with at the time, the cipher of life, the cipher of mentality, the cipher of hip-hop, the cipher of survival. There's many different ciphers. But when you have understanding of a cipher, you make that understanding understood by giving it to someone else. So you take understanding through the cipher to born itself once again. Heck 9. Peace to you, my brother. He said, peace, God, peace to the family on this understanding cipher, all being born in understanding day. True indeed, God, true indeed. Thank you once again. If you're just tuning in, we just going with my voice tonight, pardon self, because, my computer was off. So I did find out that the cable company came and they they did some shit to my internet, right? And so they added some sort of splitter with a power thing that was in my garage. And so apparently that plug might have came out or some shit like that. So boom, that was fixed. I'm figuring that's going to be solved, the problem solver, but nope. Back on YouTube and it's still giving me a delay. But, listen, the information, you know what I mean? My voice is what's most important, not about, you know what I mean? Me, what I'm wearing at the moment and all that type of shit. Who gives a fuck about all of that? You know what I mean? Ladies, yeah, I know it hurts. I know you'd rather look at me, but it is what it is. So everybody, make sure you click this, you smash that like button. Busta Rhymes is jacking this thing out.
Everything around me.
Oh shit. Damn God. So yeah, everybody click the like button. I want to have a conversation real quick. Somebody said, Lord, you see, Murray. I'm not even going to fully read that because people act like I'm hating. So I don't know if you're aware, but the last time, yes, Digga did look nice at the awards. Shout out to the BET Awards. Shout out to Digga. Shout out to my man Bussa Bus. Peace to the God. Peace to you, God, on your Lifetime Achievement Award. Much deserved. Yeah, Busta Rhymes is definitely a superstar in this hip hop game. I'm reading y'all's comments right now. Notice never mentioned Melly Mel's comments. I don't even know what you're talking about. I just heard some crazy shit happen with Melly Mel, though. We'll get to all of that. Let's let's address this Keith Murray shit. So last time we were here, last week or whatever, could have even been 2 weeks ago. You know, I came on here because Keith Murray went on a show. He went on Big Face Gary's show. Before he even got a chance to sit down, he's talking about fuck Lord Jamar and all this type of shit. So I came in on here to give y'all the backstory of what that was all about. While I gave y'all, I was coming in the spirit of he's wilding, but we're striving to forgive our brother. And I was calling for him to get help. Right? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember when I was looking up treatment facilities and airing their phone numbers and asking y'all to show him that portion of the show in hopes that he can get some help. All right? So, by me doing that and explaining that the confrontation, some people will be like, why don't you just call Keith? I can't call him. You know why? Because the last time we talked on the phone, he threatened to pop my head off. He said that he fucked my mother. When he saw me, he was gonna do this. You know, it got crazy. You know, but it sounded like the ramblings of somebody who got problems. So long story short, and yes, in that conversation, I did tell him when I see him, slap the shit out of him. So by me explaining this to y'all, the very next day, someone sends me a video of Keith Murray, and I'm not going to play the video here or anything like that. We've already seen it. But and trust me, if I was all about numbers and shit like that, I would have aired it on here, y'all. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't have played it on my fucking IG. I would have aired it on here. But anyway, so somebody sends me a video that I don't know who recorded it. It wasn't me. But somebody recorded it. Had already uploaded it to the internet, and sent it to me, apparently in response to, the story that I told about how he wilded out on me and all of that. So when I first saw it, I'm thinking that this is not even really Keith Murray. I'm thinking like it's somebody that looks like Keith Murray at first until he really turns, and I'm like, yo, this is really him. Yo, at that point, I was like, wow. Like, yo, he's fucked up. Like, yo, he's fucked up. Like, yo, he needs help for real, for real. Now, I'm still going off the same energy of the day before, where I'm striving to get the brother help. Did I call Murray a crackhead? The first day, yeah, I might have called him a crackhead when he sat down and originally said, fuck Lord Jamar and all of that. But that was my original response. And then you got to go to the last show, see what I said during that show. And then we're here now. Okay. So all in all, I posted the post with the intention of saying, listen, we got to get our brother help. And for some reason, a bunch of people felt that I was being underhanded and somehow trying to play the brother and all of this type of shit. Let me just break it down. All you motherfuckers with your selective anger and all of this type of shit. First of all, half of y'all that was angry have sold drugs and shit in the past. Like, I'm seeing dudes that was like ex-drug dealers acting like this isn't right. But anyway, for the longest time, people have known that Keith Murray smoked dust. For the longest time, people knew DMX was getting high off cocaine and crack. Okay? Let's keep it fucking real, right? But what we didn't know is what it looked like. What we didn't know is what it looked like. Had we known what it really looked like for our hero DMX to be high on cocaine in whatever form, soft or hard, maybe we would have been shocked into action. I don't need to hit the cricket. Maybe we would have been shocked into action and felt like, yo, we got to really do something. So for the longest time, y'all been hearing this man talk about Bombazi, even though I told him it's Bombazik. He's been saying it wrong. But he's been talking about smoking dust openly for years. And y'all motherfuckers entertained the shit. Y'all motherfuckers enabled him and act like, oh, Keith is a wild boy. He's just a wild boy, until you see a video of him where he's out on the street. Now, first of all, again, let me just say, I didn't film this video. Okay? You got people who's in comments talking about, oh, that's fucked up. Lord Jamar's laughing at him. What? Y'all motherfuckers don't know my voice yet? Y'all don't know how I sound yet? That wasn't me. That whole shit, I didn't put the fucking little South Park character. I didn't put nothing to that. I ain't add nothing to that video other than my caption saying we need to get our brother help. And because y'all shady motherfuckers can't do nothing with any purity in your hearts, you motherfuckers feel like, he must, he's trying to be shady. You're talking about if that's your brother, then why would you post it? So y'all motherfuckers would be shocked into action. That's why, motherfuckers. Fuck are you talking about? Y'all need to see what the fuck is going on. Now, I could see if the man, right? I could see if it was me and Keith Murray were sharing a private moment, right? We were in private. He's higher than a fucking giraffe's eyelash, and I fucking pull out my camera and film it, laugh at him, and then post it. Now, that'd be foul as a motherfucker. That'd be foul as a motherfucker. But let's keep it real, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep it real. This man was out in the public on Comac Road for anybody to fucking film him and do whatever to him in that moment. He put himself in that position, whatever low he may be at, and I'm sorry that he's there. But I'm not the one that sold him the drugs. I'm not the one that encouraged him to do the drugs. I'm not the one that filmed him doing the drugs. I'm not the one that laughed at him. What did I do? Did I repost it? Yes. Did I repost it with malicious intent? No. Now, y'all motherfuckers could decide in your mind whatever the fuck you want. You know what I mean? But I'm just letting you know what the fuck it is. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't gonna fucking pin some shit on me like, oh, that's some bullshit. That was wrong, Lord Jamar. Yeah, it was sad. It's sad when you find out that your heroes are flawed. It's sad when you find out that your heroes are flawed. But guess what? We're all flawed. We're all flawed. You examine each and every one of your hip-hop heroes. I don't care what hero. If you read books and you're into a certain author and that's your hero, follow that motherfucker for a month or some shit like that. You're going to find something about them that you didn't realize. Oh, shit, there's a little flaw. There might be a little flaw in this person's character. Yeah. Everybody got flaws. But not everybody goes out on Comac Road and displays their flaws. Now, that was his doing. I didn't bring him out there. I didn't tell him go outside and do that. Ridicule you and then share the footage and all of that type of shit. I didn't do none of that. And I'm telling you, I shared it so that because I know that certain people will see it. Certain people with influence, certain people with means. You know what I mean? I bet y'all, a bunch of y'all went in certain people's that's known to be with Keith Murray. I bet y'all went in their inboxes and was like, yo, Lord Jamar posted some shit. Yo, you need to check on your man. I bet y'all, a bunch of y'all did that. But how many of y'all did y'all really like tried to search out facilities for the brother? How many of y'all that went on my page to talk shit to me actually did something to try and help this man? I'll wait. I'll wait. The answer is none of y'all motherfuckers. Because all y'all good for is getting on the internet and talking shit without even knowing the full fucking facts. What's crazy is, let he with who is without sin cast the first stone. Every one of y'all motherfuckers have seen a bum on the street doing some shit like what Keith Murray did and pointed at them and laughed or walked around them and ignored them and all kind of shit like that. But because it's Keith Murray, it's different. Right? Justice is one's reward or penalty for one's ways and actions. That man, for whatever reason, decided to go out in public fully inebriated. Higher than a research monkey. Happen. So people that's trying to spin, why would Lord Jamar film this and laugh at him? Shut the fuck up, you dumb motherfuckers. You dumb. Oh man, I couldn't believe when people was acting like I'm the one that fucking filmed this shit. I couldn't believe it. That shit was fucking hilarious. That's right. Sigmund Freud was a cokehead. Okay? But y'all take what y'all think is positive from him. He was a fucking asshole too. His fucking conclusions are the conclusions of a fucking cokehead. Evolution and all this type of shit. So listen, man. You know. None of y'all motherfuckers who was talking all this shit is out there helping people with mental illness or helping people with drug addiction. Okay? So stop it. So fucking stop it. And let me just say, right? When somebody's on drugs, they might cross a lot of lines. They might even have mental problems and all of that type of shit. But there's still certain lines you ain't supposed to cross, I'm sorry. Where, for instance, if you in the hood, right, and there's a dude who's a drug addict that you grew up with this motherfucker, right? And you walking through, you know what I mean? You walking through the P's or whatever, and boom, he walk up to your girl and fucking squeeze her titties. What you gonna do? Are you gonna say, well, he has a drug problem and we really need to get him some help? He has mental problems. I really need to understand that. And you're gonna punch that motherfucker right in his fucking face and be like, what the fuck you doing? Are you out of your fucking mind? That's what the fuck you gonna do. The fuck out of here. The fuck you talking about? There's only so much turn the cheek shit you can do. And I'm striving to do that. But as far as y'all, you know what I mean? I'm striving to do that with Mr. Murray. But as far as y'all think y'all gonna come at me with this bullshit, and there's people I know that was commenting, y'all motherfuckers got my phone number, man. The fuck you commenting on my page? I didn't like that. That wasn't nice. The fuck out of here. That bullshit. Miss me with the bullshit. And oh yeah, Lord Jamar will live long. Motherfuckers. We're gonna be in Atlanta tomorrow. We got 2 shows. We have one on Saturday, one on Sunday. It's going to be brand Nubian, nice and smooth. Kumo D, Big Daddy Kane, EPMD, and KRS War. Woo! Woo! That's right. Tell Diddy to help him. That's right, Diddy. Keith Murray needs some help. Didn't you go do a song with him or something at one point? I feel like he was in your midst at one point, Diddy. He needs some help. He needs a bed somewhere. He needs, you know what I mean? But see, motherfuckers can't just force him into a facility. He got to want to do some shit like that. You know what I mean? He got to want to fucking get some help. We can't just be like, but it would be good to have the resources on deck and say, all right, listen, this is available to you, sir. You know what I mean? We've done the work and this is available to you. I don't want to see fucking Keith Murray like this. I did a song with Keith Murray. I told y'all I was fucking with Keith Murray's music. And yes, I think he did a good job at the BET Awards. Okay? I'm not hating on the brother. If you do a good performance, yeah, shit, why not? But one performance does not mean he's now cleaned up. You know what I mean? I wouldn't go by that. You know what I mean? I still look at his fashion choices now and I'm like, whoa, you know, his fashion choices nowadays looks like someone who, you know what I mean, who be bugging out, but thinks they, you know, when it's time for them to get fly, they're going to get fly in a crazy kind of way. You know what I mean? And that's what I saw when I saw a suit with the crazy hat and the big glasses and just the way he was moved. But he definitely did his thing. He definitely was sharp with the lyrics and he knew his shit. And you know what I mean? I feel like though people might have been hyping it up more because the last time they seen him, he was fucked up. And then when they see him there, he seemed sharp. So I feel like that even made the performance even look even better. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. he said, yeah, that hat didn't fit. Come on. And see, this is the type of shit, though, that makes Murray mad and shit. Said Burlington Coat Factory. Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm being real, Murray. Like, come on, man. You know you ain't supposed to wear no colorful fisherman's hat with a suit. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. With those big Mr. Magoo glasses, whatever. Come on, bro. And I'm just saying this in love, like, but that's what it looked like to me. Some Magoo glasses with a colorful dust patient hat. It's like, and I hate to say, but that's what we used to call them. And I just said dust patient hat. Wow. That style of hat. Yo, that's funny. That style of hat back in the days, we used to call those dust patient hats. You can't make this up, people. And I'm just saying, you can't make this up. We literally used to call those fisherman hats dust patient hats back in the days. And it just so happens that one of the things the brother likes to smoke is dust. I'm just saying, like, and he said that. And we've known that for a long time. Like I said, we've all known it, but we didn't know what it looked like. So now that we know what it looks like, can we get the brother some help? Can we get the brother some help? And I don't give a fuck what you think my intentions are when I say this. As long as he gets some help, you can think that my intentions are whatever you want to think they are. I don't care. Just get him some fucking help. Please. Please. I beg of you. Okay? Oh, I think that's I think I said everything I wanted to say on that. Somebody said I never commented on the Andrew Tate situation. What's that country? What's it? Ukraine? Where the fuck is it? Czech Republic that they're persecuting them? Oh yeah, word to Rod Digger. Word to Rod Digger. Cars Knopflin. How should we go about it? Send him DMs, make videos? I don't know. I don't know if it's about sending it to him. I feel like it's sending it to influential people that, you know what I mean, have the means to help. You know what I mean? I feel like it's hitting up those certain influential people. Yeah. What's it say? About the 50 best rap groups on Billboard. Yeah. So apparently Billboard came out with their top 50 rap groups of all time. And I know a lot of people are in an uproar. But apparently Brand Nubian made the cut. Apparently Brand Nubian is number 34. 3 and 4 Borns. What? 7. Understanding the culture all being born on the God. Now, we can debate Brand Nubian should be higher or whatever the case may be. I've said, listen, if we was 49, if we was 50, I'm just happy to be mentioned amongst the greats. So let me just say that. Now, I'm not going to act like because I'm on this list that this is the most official list that ever was. Nope, I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying it's nice to be acknowledged. So actually, this is my first time actually looking at the full list. So if you want to go through it, we can go through it. At number 50, they have my brothers M.O.P., Billy Danze and Fame. Now, I know a lot of people will probably feel like that should be higher. You know, all of this, I think, is subjective, you know, and debatable. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of debates around this. Right now, I don't want to do any of that. I'm just going to say how they got it. Number 49, Black Star, Talib Kweli, and Mos Def. At number 48, oh, now this is kind of surprising to me. I could see why people would get kind of in an uproar because I'm sure there's some great ones that got left out before this group right here. At number 48, they have the City Girls. I can't clap that one up. At number 47, this is some new school shit. I guess it's debatable. I don't know. They do got a lot of hits. Ray Shremmerd. Ray Shremmerd at number 47. I'm gonna clap it up because I met homeboy Sway Lee one time. He's a good kid. At number 46, the Yin Yang Twins. Okay. I'm going to clap it up for them. Number 45. I'm sure people are debating this, but 45, you got my Westchester Master Vic, now Rule brothers, Pete Rock and CL Smooth. Yes, sir. At number 44, you have a group that definitely made an impact, I must say. Number 44, we have Crisscross. Hold up. Yep, read more. Okay. Number 43, Kid and Play. Kid been acting like a sucker by still going on Vlad, but still love you. Number 42, we have Heavy D and the Boys. Number 41, Little Brother. Okay. Number 40, Onyx. Yeah. All right. 39, Slum Village. Okay. Listen, everybody's place is debatable, but okay. 38 is the Big Timers. Now, who's the big time? I'm waiting for the pictures. That Baby and Manny Fresh in them. Waiting for the picture to pop up. It's loading. Yeah, that's Manny Fresh and Baby. Big Timers. I mean, I'm gonna give them a clap, but depending on who's not on the list, you know what I mean? I don't know. 8 Ball and MJG, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Especially for what they've done for the South, absolutely. Hieroglyphics, number 36, okay. Number 35, The Far Side. And at the number 34 spot, you have 1, 2. I have no idea when my mic cut off because I was. Let me see. Is it back? Yeah, it's back. I have no idea when my mic cut off. I was on another page looking at that fucking list. Wow, 11:43, 11:42. Y'all said no sound. Okay, maybe it just went out. Did y'all hear when I said about Outcast and all that? Where did it cut out at? I'm not gonna go back and read this shit. Oh shit. Listen, see, this that bullshit, man. This is that fucking. This is that StreamYard bullshit. I wonder if they let my camera be back in sync. Nope. Nope. My mic sound nice. Check 1. Did y'all say where did I leave off? Oh no, we 34. Yeah. Oh yeah. So who y'all think should have been on there that wasn't on there? I see somebody put Beat Nuts. Right. Like there's definitely people. Them city girls definitely taking up some real estate. You know what I mean? City girls definitely took up some real estate on there. I don't see how the fuck they got on there. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't know what they could represent for this. Like, I already gave y'all Migos and all that. Y'all can't have city girls. I'm sorry. Sorry, this generation. I'm sorry, this generation. But I gave y'all Migos and said, all right, they're important to this generation. But the city girls, get the fuck out of here. Y'all ain't slipping that one in. Yeah, like Black Moon. Exactly. You know what I mean? People like Black Moon. Who else? Hang on. Let me think. I'll think of some people real quick. Shit, even like Digging in the Crates. You know what I mean? Digging in the Crates is a hip hop group. You know what I mean? Fucking Diamond D, Showbiz, AG, Fat Joe, OC, Big L. Come on. Stop it. Stop it. Somebody said diggable planets. You know, I feel like diggable planets, you know, they would be fighting it out with the Fugees probably. And so I feel like the Fugees, you know, shit was definitely bigger. Both of their shits was big. Shout out C Knowledge. Peace, God. Cold Crush Brothers. That's what I'm saying. Like, see, the Cold Crush Brothers, definitely, because they're a type of group that they inspired other groups to be groups. Without Cold Crush, motherfuckers wouldn't even want to be in a group type of shit. You know what I mean? Like, that wouldn't even seem like a fly thing. Houdini. Yeah. Shit. Something says above the law. You know what I mean? Yeah, Cypress Hill made it. Yeah. They said Daz and Corrupt. Dog Pound Gangsters. Yeah. Uh-huh. Who else y'all think? They said PRT. Somebody said JJ Fad is over the City Girls. You goddamn right they are. You goddamn right they are. Somebody said West Side Connection. Shit, yeah. They over the City Girls. Hell fucking yeah. Naughty by Nature's on there. Leaders of the New School. shit. No, they didn't have Stetsasonic on there. Bashar, Dr. Bashar Wilson. Bashara, peace, brother. No, they did not have Stetsasonic on there. Go Brooklyn. Go Brooklyn. Hey, hey. Come on, man. Dead Prez. Shout out Stick and M1. Matter of fact, my man Stick got he got some sneakers. I don't want to say little. My man Stick got some sneakers, a collaboration with Diodora, I believe. A Stickman sneaker. I see Method Man rocking it. Yeah, y'all go check that out and support that. You know what I mean? Proud of my brother. Proud of my brother. Saying y'all hating motherfuckers. He talking about a sneaker and said he was proud of his brother, but was he really proud? But was he really proud? He didn't post a sneaker. He didn't post a sneaker. Yes, I did on the Instagram. I posted it in my story as soon as I seen it in Method Man's story. I posted it in my story. Fuck you talking about? Fuck is you talking about over here? Do we want to talk current shit? A lot of shit is going on. A lot of shit has gone on. Last time I didn't even get to talk about it. Taxstone got 35 years. I don't even want to put no sound effects with that. There is no good sound effects that go after somebody getting 35 years. First of all, I noticed there's just a lot of bad, like, shit in the news about people. Taxstone gets 35 years. And when he got it, he made a statement and blamed Troy Ave for everything. Yeah, he said Troy Ave was the reason that, this all went down. Man. I don't know. I feel for the brother, man. He was right there, man. Like, he was right there. You know what I mean? And allowed just street shit and whatever the case, you know what I mean, to just get in the way of greatness. Because he definitely had that magnetic attraction when it came to this motherfucking microphone right here. He definitely had that piece with magnetic. Peace to Charlie. I'm sorry. Pardon me, Charlie. He said Run DMC, PE, NWA, Two Live Crew, and Wu-Tang are the most important groups in hip-hop, in my opinion. They molded it to what it is today. Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate your donation and your insight. So let's see. You said Run DMC, PE, NWA, Two Live Crew, and Wu-Tang are the most important groups in hip hop, in my opinion. My question would be to you, sir. why would you feel Two Live Crew was important? And are we going to say because they had a First Amendment, they had a Second Amendment or one of those fucking amendments, some freedom of speech type of shit. They went to court and all that type of shit. And they the reason why stickers and all that ended up going on records and shit like that. The parental advisory sticker and all that was because of them. But really, what makes them important to hip hop? Because I guess you're right. They did mold it into what it is today. And True Live Crew helped mold it into what it is today. And what it is today is some oversexed fucking bullshit on a lot of accounts. Not all accounts, but on the mainstream front, they helped to bring in this whole Pound Town, her pussy pink and her booty hole brown, all of that shit. That starts with Two Live Crew. So if we think that shit is good and we're giving them props for that, in my opinion, it's not good. In my opinion, it's bad. But I do agree that they did help to mold where hip hop is today. And I'm not going to say it's in a good place. The other groups, they helped to mold the earlier parts of hip hop, which were good. The other groups helped to bring us the golden era, which we so fondly think of. Like Run DMC, PE, NWA. Those groups right there helped to give birth, along with other groups, to a Wu-Tang. You know what I mean? Yeah. But again, thank you, Charlie. I'm just here thinking. Okay, let's move on because a lot of people are fucking getting locked up, in trouble. Hunter Biden is indicted on misdemeanor tax fraud. It's something. An indictment is an indictment. We'll take it, Hunter. We know you and your father are fucking criminals and pieces of shit. And he's a crack smoker and a fucking, prostitute purchaser. Yeah, and even maybe a little girl toucher, from what we understand. Mr. Hunter, allegedly. So yeah, Hunter Biden's been indicted on misdemeanor tax fraud, and we'll see how that all plays out. How his father uses his, power to get his son out of this shit. We'll see what happens. Oh yes, if y'all don't know, France is going nuts right now. There was a 17-year-old that was killed in a police stop, I believe. The police killed him in a traffic stop. And they are burning shit down. They are really, pardon me. They are really taking it to the streets. And yeah, it's looking like some real revolution going on over there in France. Yeah, Cool G rapping Polo. That's a group that could have been on there, right? Oh, I like that. Yeah. So did y'all hear? Thank you for that, Carla. Karis. The Supreme Court ruled that artists don't have to honor LGBTQ nonsense. So, from what I recall, there was a person who makes websites, I guess a Christian an LGBTQ website. Pardon me, the bastards try to sue him. Instead of just going somewhere else, it's like these motherfuckers want to enforce their shit. Like that's the liberal bullshit. I saw some shit earlier today, and it was talking about the difference between a conservative and a liberal. And it's like, yo, this shit is really telling. Like, okay, oh, here it is. Hang on a second. Let's see if we can hear this. I think we can. Let me see something.
Between conservatives and liberals.
If a conservative doesn't like guns, they don't buy one.
But if a liberal doesn't like guns, they want all guns outlawed.
If a conservative is a vegetarian, they don't eat meat.
But if a liberal is a vegetarian, they want all meat products banned for everyone.
If a conservative doesn't like a talk show host, they switch channels.
Liberals demand that those they don't like be shut down or canceled.
If a conservative is a non-believer, they don't go to church.
A liberal non-believer wants any mention of God and Jesus silenced.
If a conservative decides they need health care, they go about shopping for it, or may choose a job that provides it.
A liberal demands that the rest of us pay for theirs.
If a conservative sees this, they'll forward it so their friends can have a good laugh.
A liberal has already swiped up.
But first, they reported this video for hate speech or something. Difference between
But first they reported the shit for hate speech or something. You see? So if a conservative wants to get a website and somebody doesn't like what the conservative, is saying on their website and doesn't want to do it for them, they'll just go somewhere else. But a liberal will fucking sue the fucking motherfucker that doesn't want to let them have their website and try to force them to do some shit that they don't want to fucking do. And the Supreme Court said, motherfuckers, enough is enough. Supreme Court said enough is enough, motherfuckers. We do have the right to say no, sir. That is against my principles. And you're not going to force me to, accentuate something that I wholeheartedly am against, something that I don't believe in, something that I believe is sinful. I'm not going to make your website, sir, and that's basically what he said. I know you can hear this man drinking that water in the background. I know shit is loud. Yeah. So that's good. That's all I could say. Oh, they also a lot of y'all probably might be mad, but they also they took away affirmative action, affirmative blaction. They took it away. Oh, should we cry? They took away affirmative action. Now the white man is not giving me certain opportunity. Man, listen. All of these socialist type programs, Like, fuck all of that affirmative action. We need to have our own affirmative action. Okay. Like, we need to really start doing for self, people. Like, doing for self for real. We need all of our own everything so we can stop being fucking at the mercy of this man. Oh, we took away affirmative action. Okay. So what you gonna do? What are we gonna do for ourselves that would, you know what I mean, offset that? What could we do? We're gonna cry. We're gonna be mad that that's something that the white man gave you. He took it away. If he gave you something, then of course he can take it back. Oh yeah, and they also stopped Biden's student loan forgiveness program. That got shot down too. He knew that was gonna happen. That was just some game. That was just some shit he just put out there to fucking, you know what I mean? Act like he's trying to do something. Oh, you know, that's an election thing. Oh, Biden was trying to give student loans back. He knew that shit was gonna happen. Get the fuck out of here, man. We ain't stupid. We are not stupid people. So I say fuck your affirmative action. I don't give a fuck. Y'all can cry about that. Terrell McMiller. Thank you, my brother. He said they want the right to poke a guy in the hole and want you to say it's right. Laughing my ass off. Yeah, man. And I hate when they say people should be able to love who they want. Stop the bullshit. Okay? This is not about love. Okay? It's about sex. Just like you said, Terrell, they want the right to poke a guy in the hole. And wants to love another man. He wants to fuck another man. That's what this is all about. It's not about love. It's about fucking. It's about two people of the same sex wanting to have sex. It's not about love. You should be able to love who you want. Oh, these motherfuckers here. Long story short, thank you. Have you heard the Funky Nomads with Jizza? I have not. What not? Funky Nomads. That sounds like could be like a band. Yeah? Sounds like a live band, and Jizza's rhyming with a live band. It's probably dope as fuck. Let me guess. You're one of the Funky Nomads. Let me guess. You're one of the Funky Nomads. Funky Nomads. So I do got to get up for a plane in the morning. I can't be up too late with y'all. But let's run through some more topics real quick because a lot of shit is going on. Well, damn, this is old. Boosty got arrested for a gun, but he got out. But they locked him up right after the state dropped the charge. Then the feds locked him up right after. That was real weird. I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Oh shit. First, well, Casanova got slashed right after renouncing being in a gang. Then just the other day, it turns out they sentenced him to 15 years in prison. 15 years in prison. Peace to my brother, Trey Miles. Trey Miles, thank you. He said, peace, God. Keep applying that pressure. Hashtag peace to the gods and earths. Thank you, Trey Miles. I appreciate you. Yeah. Casanova. Damn, I feel like I met him once, twice, if that. It's a shame, man. It's a shame. A lot of rappers just going. You know what I mean? Getting locked up. Quando Rondo gets charged with a 49 count indictment. Oh. And finally, Brother Polite. What? Brother Polite convicted of child sexual abuse. It's all too much, people. It's all too much. It is all too much. Shout out to everybody in the room right now. Make sure you click that like button upon entering. If you're just joining us, I'm not on camera tonight because StreamYard be fucking me over with the fucking sync, and it be having my shit out of sync with the audio, be looking like a fucking kung fu movie and shit. So we don't need the fucking video. Hang on a second. Yeah. Divine Unique. Peace, God. It's a 10 on the strength. You talk with a lot of sense, except that flat earth stuff. Peace and love. Fuck out of here. Thank you, Divine. But yeah, you don't want to go there with me, okay? You cannot show and prove that we're living on a spinning ball. Knock it off, okay? The reason why, guess what? When it's time to build your house, what you got to do? You got to put it on a level foundation, right? You can't have something level on a curve. Get out of here, sir. We're not walking upside down on a ball. It's not possible. Life exists inside the egg, not on the outside of it. Don't try to bait me with these type of conversations because you're not ready. Trust me. Okay? But thank you. Appreciate the donation. And I'm sorry that it goes against things in our lessons, but this is why we need to renew our history and revise our lessons. Still love you, God. Peace. Anyway. That's right. Flat Power A1 Drizzy. All my Flat Panthers in the place to be that got the flat facts. Twilight Zone. Yes, sir. You know what time it is. It's funny. It's like people, I used to be surprised when people still eat swine. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's to the point now, it's like, you still think this is a ball? Like, it's almost like eating swine and shit. You know what I mean? Like, you think, and I always can tell how conscious somebody is depending on where they, yeah, that's right, where they stand on that topic. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm sorry, sir, but you're not as woke as you think you are. Um, if you still think that you're spinning upside down on a ball and that water can stick to a ball and all that nonsense, and that we're hurling through the fucking space at 1,000,000 miles an hour while the fucking earth spins at 1,000 miles an hour. Well, man, you gullible fools believing in fucking Barney the dinosaur and all this stupid shit, man. Anyway, oh, so you know what I want to bring up? So speaking of the city girls, right, who in my opinion shouldn't be on that top 50 list. Let's fucking keep it real. Well, hang on before I get to this. Tyson Garcia, thank you. He said, how Migos number 11 on the all-time rap group list for Billboard, and the Locks are 22. Nasty. Exactly. Well, see, this is where we get into the debatable part of it. You know what I mean? I was just trying to read what it was. As soon as I got to the Migos, I was like, I was like, listen, I understand what they mean to right now's culture. You know what I mean? To this generation. So I understand why they would be on the list. But to be so high on the list, you know, that's where it's like, And I don't, and in real hip hop, it's not about how many records you sold and all that type of shit, how many number ones you had. That doesn't matter. You know what I mean? That's why Cold Crush could be on the list. And they didn't sell a bunch of records because they didn't make a bunch of records. That Cold Crush is more famous for making tapes. But it's their tapes that inspired a whole fucking generation to go on and make records with that Cold Crush energy inside you, you know? So, yeah. Thank you, Tyson. But anyway, so I was talking about those Miami girls. I saw a clip of Young Miami, and Young Miami said that she is a whore. She said she's a whore, like with a capital W. She said, but she doesn't want her daughter to be like her. She's a whore, but she doesn't want her daughter to be like her. So let me get this straight. You're a whore, you act like a whore, you rhyme about whore shit, you represent whoredom to other people's daughters and want them to follow you in your whoredom because that helps your brand. But you know that shit ain't cool. So you don't want it for your daughter. Yeah, bitch. I think it's too late. If you're the type of whore that you say you are, that shit is in her DNA. Okay? That shit's in her motherfucking DNA. Plus, karmically, what you've put out into the universe as far as whoredom is concerned, and being a whore and being proud of, you know, oh, you like to get pissed on and, you know, all kinds of vulgar debauchery that you know, proudly and openly talk about. Yeah, I don't think you have a snowball's chance in hell from your of your daughter not being a whore like her mother, especially if you're the one raising her. Let's just keep it real. Let's just fucking keep it real. Unless you send her off to like a boarding school or some shit like that, you know, yeah, for years, and then she comes back like, you know, when she's like 18. I'm not even sure how old the girl is now. I'm pretty sure she's probably like a baby, you know what I mean, or pretty damn young. Yeah, if you want to say that girl, you're gonna have to send her off now. Let her get with like Mrs. Garrett and them. You know what I mean? Like have a little like different strokes type of life. You know what I mean? Send up to Peak Skills some motherfucking where, because if she around you and your kind and she's listening to your fucking demos, you know, while y'all in the crib and you playing your shit, and she sees you dressing up to go out and getting ready for the videos and all that type of shit, yeah, and then she hears through the walls, you know, all the moaning and groaning and the pounding and the you know, there's no way, okay, she's not gonna be affected by all that, okay? So yeah, I think you know, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. If you don't want your daughter to be like that, why are you influencing other children to be like that? Huh? Well, I gotta make money. I gotta, you know, and every money's always the fucking, you know, excuse for everything. Well, how am I supposed to pay my bill, you know, without this? I'm just tired of it. I'm just tired of, you know. That's right, the whore apple. Yeah, the whore apple doesn't fall too far from the whore tree. This is very true. You know why? Because a whore apple is very heavy. It has silicone in it. A whore apple is weighed down with silicone and weave and lashes and fucking and pocketbooks and all kind of shit. Yeah, whore apple's very heavy. Very heavy is a whore apple, so that's why it's not gonna fall far from the fucking tree. You know, because the whore tree is very heavy. You know, in its own right. Whew. Oh, you motherfuckers. So, yeah, that just sounds like one of those type of broads that would call into Kevin Samuels and like, yeah, I'm a whore, but I don't want my daughter to be a whore. Like, huh? What? Like, you sound crazy. You sound crazy. What the fuck is you talking about? Yeah, I think you know, once you had a daughter, you should have decided to do better. You know what I mean? Represent better. But there's low hanging fruit. You know what I mean? There's low hanging nuts. It's low hanging nuts that a motherfucker will grab, you know? Oh. He said this whore tree grew from a steady whore foundation. Yo, you killing me, Western Goods. Stop it. Oh, shit. Oh, that's right. It don't work both ways, Hybrid Cypher. It don't work both ways. You can't promote horror shit and then think that your daughter is going to be protected from it. I'm just sorry. No, we're not doing that. So I just thought it was interesting. Okay, so another topic that I'd like to bring up, because I don't want y'all to get fooled, man, about, first of all this bullshit about global warming. See, somebody like Digger believes in that shit. And I love you, Digger, but you're wrong. Global warming is some bullshit. This whole thing about a carbon footprint, that's all some bullshit to try to be able to control you in this new digital age. They're going to use this carbon footprint to try to limit your movements and you know how much you travel and all that type of shit. They don't want people to be able to move around because movement is akin to freedom. You know, cars represented freedom. They don't want people to have cars anymore. They want you to be in Ubers and shit like that. They don't want people to really have cars. So anyway, you know, my question to you guys is, why is the Biden administration pushing for electric vehicles when we know goddamn well that the power grid can't sustain them? Let's ask ourselves this question, because it's a goddamn good one. Why in the Sam Hill is Biden pushing electric vehicles and the grid can't sustain the amount of vehicles he wants to go electric by what, 2030? He's looking for like 60% of shit to go electric. See, this electric shit is another way to take away your freedom. Because then, now everybody got an electric vehicle. The grid can't sustain it. So guess what? Oh, now you're grounded. Or, you know, only people will be able to, certain people will be able to drive certain times, you know, to protect the grid. To protect the grid, people. We got to protect the grid. You know, they'll make the grid go down first, you know. Or they'll fuck around and have all those people get those cars and then say, oh, can't drive them. Fucks up the grid. I mean, there's so much bullshit that they just putting out here to fucking try to get their little new world order in play. And y'all gotta just, man, we gotta keep our eyes open, man. Due to knowledge. Because these motherfuckers is evil. And they got a lot of evil shit in store. And it all seems like, oh, you know. That's right. They'll only have electricity available for the rich. First of all, electricity, the demand for electricity will go up. everybody has electric cars, right? The demand for electricity will go up and the prices will go higher. This whole shit with solar power is a scam, because we should have real solar power where we don't even need to tap into the grid. But when you get solar power on your house and all that type of shit, when they knock on your door, you get solar and then some of it'll go to your house and you're still paying a bill. You're still paying a bill for electricity and you're still tapped into the fucking grid. And without special equipment, you can't unplug from the grid and just use that solar shit in order to power your home. Why the fuck not? Then what is that? What the fuck did y'all install? Another fucking surveillance device? Pray tell? Is that what the fuck you did? But trust me, all of this, I want a Tesla. Why you want a Tesla? So that motherfucking shit could drive you to the police station when it wants to. That self-driving car drive your ass right to the police station. And what the fuck you gonna do then? That shit lock the doors on you and take you wherever the fuck it want to take you. Take you to the fucking, to a gay rape off. Like, yeah, we're gonna drop him off in the fucking a gay rave. Your son ain't free. Come on, man. Carbon tax and all this type of shit. First of all, that's all game. Like the trees and all of that, it absorbs the carbon. The earth replenishes itself. There's nothing that we're doing that's affecting the earth to the point where the earth is in any danger. I repeat, there's nothing that we are doing that is damaging the earth to the point where the earth as a whole is in any danger. The earth, just like you people, is in a constant state of homeostasis. It's always regenerating. It's always recycling naturally. It has been doing this for thousands of years. Okay? The oceans, high tide, low tide, that's just the earth breathing. And it's also recycling and purifying the waters at the same time. Okay? So don't buy into their bullshit. The trees take in this carbon that they're talking about. The type of shit, when they say they're going to reduce carbon, when you ask them how much, like how much do you think that it's going to bring down the temperature worldwide or some shit like that? They don't even have an answer for you, because the answer is ridiculous. It's like fucking less than 2 degrees or some crazy shit like that. Like, it's nothing. It's nothing. And they're going to try to scam you into legislation for carbon footprints. They're already, got companies on board, and we're on board to, lower our carbon footprint by 2030. Shut the fuck up. All this bullshit, carbon footprints and fucking motherfuckers in school reading to the babies. It's all some bullshit. all some bullshit. And we gotta resist. We gotta know it's some bullshit. Yes, that Canada smoke is highly suspicious, isn't it? It's highly suspicious. You want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. When is the last time in the history of you living that you ever experienced some shit like this? Where smoke from another country came down into America and blanketed it on multiple occasions. When the fuck has that ever happened? Whenever you ever smelled it smelling like smoke like this in the air, just and we're supposed to believe the same people that told me that bin Laden took down the World Trade Center. The same people that told me that nigga Saddam Hussein got weapons of mass destruction. Same people that told me that C-19 started in a fucking wet market in Wuhan, China. And now you want me to believe that this smoke that we're smelling, this haze and fog that we're seeing, the first time around, it made the sun look orange. You want us to believe about the origin of where it's coming from. We're supposed to take your word for it on face value? To that I say, if you don't get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, like I'm gonna motherfucking believe where you tell me the origin is from. First of all, we saw the video of the fucking helicopter over the goddamn fucking forest, shooting fire into the forest. we ain't see no video, no fucking water on that bitch. We saw a video of a helicopter actually helped to burn the motherfucker. And somebody was like saying that, yeah, we know about fires. They do control burns, but usually it's at like a certain point of the fire. This was at like, it's more at the front of the fire. This was at the back. They was doing some other shit as if they're trying to help the fire along. People like, these motherfuckers is sick. Let's say even if it is that fucking smoke, how do we know they're not mixing something in with the smoke? These diabolical bastards. Huh? These diabolical bastards. How do we know? And why is is this forest burning right now? It's fucking 70-degree weather. It's not that fucking hot out. Why is this forest fires just burning like that? And how come we never smelled them before? If this was a natural occurrence up there, how come we ain't never smelled this before? Huh? That's right. And then they used a motherfucking missing submarine to distract everyone from the Biden family corruption. Millions from foreign entities to 9 Biden family members and 22 shell companies, but no real business. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that submarine shit was crazy too, right? What the fuck was going on? Like that shit looked like sound like a script from a movie. So wait a minute. So the Titanic, which went down with a bunch of millionaires on it who were opposed to central bankers and all of that type of shit. Titanic goes down with a bunch of millionaires. Then y'all got a submarine, a little submarine that literally is controlled by a PlayStation controller. Like they was proud of it. Hey, look, we steer with this PlayStation controller. Yo, they was proud of that shit. Fucking PlayStation controller. Like you're gonna trust a PlayStation controller? Fucking 6,000 feet under the fucking sea? Are you kidding me? Goodness gracious. So anyway, so you got a submarine controlled by a PlayStation controller with a bunch of billionaires on it, right? Millionaires went down in Titanic. So now you got billionaires going to see the sunken millionaires in the Titanic, and then they fucking sink. And then they fucking implode. You can't make this shit up, people. Or could you? Because that almost sounds a little too scripted to me. Like that shit is just like, come on. I saw one video where they were acting like, yeah, we built this one so fast. We built this shit in record time. Motherfucker, you should have took your time. Should have took your time. Maybe thought about something else than a PlayStation controller to move that motherfucker around. How about that? Okay? That's how I knew you was moving fast. When you use the PlayStation controller, that was a sign. maybe we're moving a little fast on the job. You think so, Bill? What makes you say so? Well, it's just that Fred wants to use the PlayStation controller. Fred wants to use the PlayStation controller, to fucking to maneuver this bitch. He figures, there's already the circuitry inside there, and pretty much what we needed to do, it's kind of like already embedded in a PlayStation controller. So, well, let me ask you something. Why not an Xbox controller? Well, I knew you were going to say that. See, the actuators on a PlayStation controller are actually conducive to submarining. Ah, I see. Yeah, so the actuators and the flux capacitor on the submarine would be much more buoyancy if we were used to use a PlayStation controller as opposed to an Xbox controller. Yeah. That's, Big Elvis. Thank you. Big Elvis, the Chef Rosenberg. Yes, sir. Thank you, Elvis Rosenberg, the chef. What you be chefing up for real food or is it beats? Chefing up these beats. These beats to the rhyme and the rhyme I dismay. Party in the fun and the dance the nice day. I told y'all I gotta get up, right? And catch a flight in the morning. Because we going to Atlanta to do 2 super terrific shows for the 50th hip hop anniversary. One of many shows we're doing this year for the 50th hip hop anniversary. But again, if you didn't hear earlier, tomorrow we'll be in Atlanta. Where the fuck is this show? Mabel House. It's in Mableton, Georgia, right outside. And it's the Mabel House. What's the name of this? Jump off. Oh, here it is. The Mabel House Barnes Amphitheater. There you go. Mabel House Barnes Amphitheater. 5238 Floyd Road, Southwest, Mableton, Georgia. Bring your own food and drinks, it said. Free parking. Gates open at 6, showtime at 10. Vendors will be on site. VIP tables available. Tickets starting at $59. But hey, it's definitely worth it. I told you the lineup. KRS-One, Big Daddy Kane, D, Brand Nubian, Nice and Smooth. Yeah, that's definitely worth a nice equality cipher piece. So if y'all in the A, come on out. I'm live right now. Oh, you're in the chat, Bernard? I'm just seeing your text. What's up, Bernard? Shout out to Bernard Grobman, my man, guitarist extraordinaire. Played on many records for me. And not just for me, for other people as well. But that's my guy. I guess I didn't see him in. I don't see a lot of people in the chat, to be honest. I skip through here. I'm not looking at every joint on here. Yeah, I almost like not being on camera right now. You know what I mean? I like just talking. That lag shit was getting on my fucking nerves. It's getting on my fucking nerves. Make me go fucking crazy, dude. Hang on. Okay, look at this fool. Sun round, moon round, earth flat. Yeah. See, first of all, what they show you as the planets, that's not what they all look like. First of all planets are not round. Only 2 things that you really see that are round are the sun and moon. And even if they are, so what? Okay? My example, always that I use, very simple. If you were standing on a pool table and you're looking out and you see all the ball is round. Okay. Does that mean what you're standing on is round? No. You're standing on a flat, square surface looking out at round things. So the fact that you assume that you're the same as what you're looking at is the fucking problem. Okay, that's where the lie help come into view, people. Do you understand now? Stop assuming that you are the same as what you're looking at. You're not. Okay? That's where they fucked you up with that fucking bullshit picture they gave you of Earth. to make you believe that, oh, everything is round. Everything is not round. The other planets that you see are pulsating, and you know what I mean? They're moving. They're not perfect spheres. The only two spheres, just because they're round doesn't make fucking what you're on round. So please stop acting like that's some fucking Mr. Cloverland. Stop acting like that's some smart fucking thing that you fucking said, because I've heard that dumb shit 1,000 times and it means nothing. You're just making assumptions there, sir. Knock it off. So y'all don't want to come at me with this shit. I know too much about this shit. I will smack your globe tards all over this motherfucking place. That's why they don't talk shit about me when it comes to this shit. They talk about Kyrie Irving and all these other motherfuckers because they can't articulate it the way I can. So they'd rather not even talk about me in these flat earth fucking circles. That's right, about as real as dinosaurs. We're on a flat surface, okay? If it is a ball, okay? It's possible that it is a sphere, but if it's a sphere, we're inside, not outside. It's impossible to make something stick to the outside of a ball. Impossible. And don't you fucking say gravity, because that's the magic shit that they gave you to fucking try to make sense of all this nonsensical bullshit. Gravity doesn't exist. It's a theory. Look it up. Where are we at? You know what? I'm almost getting ready to get out of here. We're going on fucking 2 hours. Thank you, Bernard. Where was I? Oh. You know who I want y'all to look at? I ain't gonna lie. I'm not saying that I follow dude or nothing like that. But you know, this whole presidential shit is coming up right now. And I'm telling you, the only dude that I've heard that is on the right side of a lot of fucking issues, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Just check him out, man. I know his voice is a little raspy. Motherfucker been working out, though. He's he definitely been working out. This motherfucker got kind of bulky. Yo, he don't fuck with the vaccine. He don't fuck with a lot of shit. He don't fuck with atrazine in the water, which, you know, changes frogs, gender and all of this type of shit. He understands about, you know, the psychological aspects of body dysmorphia and how that shit is not cool. You understand what I'm saying? When these motherfuckers think that they other, like he's really on the right side of a lot of issues, almost to the point where, you know, I hope they don't do nothing to him. You know what I mean? To be honest, man, like, because he's definitely, yeah, I don't know. Take a look at him. You know what I mean? He's a Democrat. And again, I'm not trying to even endorse him. I'm just saying do the knowledge. You know what I mean? If you're going to do the knowledge, if you're going to participate in their political election coming up and all that, or you're debating about doing it, you know, I'm saying take a look at this guy, okay? Because, yeah, we need to know what these people is about, man. Yeah, he might very well be controlled opposition. He might be. And they might have been playing the long game because I'm going to be honest, he's been on the right side of a lot of arguments for a long time. I've been watching this guy. You know what I mean? I met him one time on the fucking plane. But I just been, hearing what he's been having to say about a lot of issues, and he has definitely, been on the right side of a lot of issues for a long time. Oh, wait, hang on a second. What'd you say? Oh, his voice is like that from a vaccine? Damn. Yeah, nah, he definitely don't mess with the vaccine. Well, he said they'll never let him win. I mean, it's all about, y'all decide, man. Shit is never hopeless. Like, you know what I mean? We have the power. We got to stop feeling like we don't have the power. I ain't fucking with no Cornell West. I'm gonna tell you that now. Get the fuck out of here. And see, you know what I mean? Some people, oh, why not? He's the black man, man. It ain't about just black. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Nah, he's not the guy. He not the guy. I know he jabbed up soon as they put that shit out. Whoa. I know he was one of the first online. Give me mine. I suggest reading The Cellular Cosmogony and The Secret of Light books. Oh, yeah? What does those contain, sir? What am I going to learn in there? What are we going to learn? What's that suggestion for? How will that help us? What's wrong with Cornell, man? He's on the wrong side of a lot of issues. You know what I mean? Do your research. Look at things that he said in the past, what he stood on certain issues. It's like you got to ask yourself, what are you about? What are your values? Like we said earlier, a conservative and a liberal. Are you a conservative or a liberal? Like we have to decide that for ourselves. And not the conservative when you think of a Republican, a racist conservative. I'm talking about someone who has conservative values like we do in the black community. We don't believe in all of this fucking LGBT shit. Come on, man. Let's just be real. Like, this is some shit that's being thrust upon us by right now by white people. And they're using us as pawns in this shit. We believe in a nuclear family and all that type of shit. Having children and growing them up as boys and girls, and, you know, that's conservative. Liberal is, you know, if Johnny wants to wear a dress, you know, just let him wear a dress. You know, I just want him to be free. That's liberal. Are you liberal? Because I'm not liberal. I'm a black conservative. I'm an original conservative. So what is the term? Because, you know, I had registered as an independent, but I haven't voted, but I'm registered as an independent. So I guess I'd be a conservative independent. But now you could be a conservative Democrat, right? That's a thing, right? Or you can go Republican. You know, first of all, there used to be many parties back in the days. Now there's only two. That's crazy. There used to be many parties you could choose from. But I'm going to tell you, you know, a lot of the shit that the Democrats do is liberal. You know, they move very liberal on the Democratic side. And the Republicans move more conservative. Again, I'm not here to promote the Republican Party or any particular political affiliation. I'm just here to make you think, like my man Dane Calloway would say. Shout out to my man Dane Calloway. I just want you to, you know, think about some shit. Do the knowledge, your own self. Don't take nothing on face value. Including, is Lord Jamar Freemason? No. Now Cypher. Lord Jamar is God. But I have seen their lessons before. Oh, you heard one of those, one of these leaders from a country got caught for taking a fake jidab with some bullshit inside of it, like some saline or some shit like that. And I think he's going to jail or some shit like that, if I'm not mistaken. He said, what was Brand Nubian on the list? Brand Nubian was number 34 on the list. Like I said, I'm just happy to be on the list. You know what I mean? When I first got in this game, man, like, you know, like I really looked up to the greats. Like, you know what I mean? Cold Crush, fucking Treacherous 3, fucking Flash and Furious 5, Force MCs, fucking, you know what I mean? Jazzy 5, and, you know what I mean? Fearless 4, shit like that. And then Run DMC and LL Cool J. And, You know what I mean? Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, Just Ice, KRS-One, you know, PE, all of that type of shit. Ultramagnetic, you know what I mean? Shit like that there. Yeah, see, they ain't even got ultramagnetic up on there. Y'all motherfuckers don't even know what time it is. You know what I mean? And just like looking up to shit like that, Slick Rick, Dougie Fresh, all of that, and just wanting to be a part of it in any kind of way. You know what I mean? Like when you're not in it and you're just like looking from the outside, you're like, damn. I would be happy just if any of these niggas even heard my record, whether they liked it or not. Like, if they even heard it, I'll be happy. You know what I mean? Like, they used to have little goals and shit like that. But then your fucking goals get bigger. Like, oh shit, nigga heard it. Motherfucker like it. You know what I mean? Like, yo. I remember when DMC was like, yo, I love Brand Nubian. I was like, what? I'm like, yo, we over here drinking a 40 with fucking DMC, and he said he loved Brand Nubian. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Shout out DMC. You know, he's done some things recently I ain't like, but he's still a fucking legend regardless, you know. Even if he be misguided with the fucking doing commercials for the Jidab and all that, but we still love our brother. Yeah. So I say all that to say, man, to be talked in the same breath as the people that, you know what I mean, you look up to and respect and all that type of shit. It's definitely a good feeling. Definitely a good feeling. And even though they managed to still kind of hate a little bit when they talked about us, hey, fuck it. We in there. You know what I mean? We in there. Motherfuckers. All right. Well, listen. Tonight was fun. I don't usually come on this late. But this was nice. This was good. I enjoyed it. I hope you did too. I hope y'all have a safe and enjoyable weekend. For a lot of people, this is gonna be a long weekend, huh? You got because the whatchamacallit's on Tuesday. So I know if you had to work on Monday, a bunch of y'all motherfuckers gonna call out anyway. You know. And the job already knows y'all motherfucker. Y'all regular motherfuckers gonna call out on Monday talking about, I don't feel well. You know, I don't think I'm gonna be, I don't think I'm gonna be able to many hot dogs yesterday. So yeah. So that way, shit, Friday. Once y'all got off today, you got Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Y'all go back to work on hump day. And then Thursday, Friday, and then y'all off again. Ooh, that's nice, huh? That's nice for y'all that go to work like that. So make that happen for yourself. Call out on Monday. Hopefully they just let you off, right? Hopefully they just be like, you know what? I'd be a real asshole if I made y'all come in on Monday, wouldn't I? They're like, damn, you sure would, boss. You sure would. fuck that, you're coming in. God damn it. 4th of July ain't till the 4th of July. Technically, you gotta be here. This ain't no fucking whatever the fuck you think it is. Yeah, I remember Egyptian Lover. Why would you ask that, Sharon? You got some connection to him? I think, matter of fact, one of our early shows, yo, we did a show with Egyptian Lover. And I remember being like, yo, who the fuck is Egyptian Lover? Yo, because I never heard that shit at that time. Like that shit wasn't over here. That shit didn't come over to, that Cali shit wasn't over here like that. Like, so I was like, Egyptian Lover. Like, I was like, that's not even a good rap name. Like, I just remember, like, why would you name yourself Egyptian Lover? And then I think he had a Jerry curl and all. And I just remember, like, thinking, like, nah, B, like this, that ain't it, yo. That is not it. Yeah, he probably is a West Coast legend. It's just we ain't know nothing about him. Yeah, I remember the Fooshnickers. I am a true what? I am a true Fooshnick. Yeah, but we ain't know about that over here. And I think we was in when we did the show with him, I feel like we was in like North Carolina or some shit at a school. I don't know. So maybe y'all fucked with him in down south or some shit like that. But that was the first time we heard of him, was that day at the spot. You know what I mean? At the show. Like imagine you never heard of that. And you show up at the show, oh yeah, who else is on the show? Oh yeah, well, we got Egyptian Lover. It's the Egyptian Lover and you guys. Who? Egyptian Lover. Okay. Nah, but from what I remember, he was cool and all of that type of shit. It's just, you know what I mean? It was just strange at the time and shit. Somebody said West Coast for sure. Stop laughing. I'm sorry, Sharon. But nah, shout out to Egyptian Lover, man. Like, now that I know who he is and the role he played and all of that, you know what I mean? Like, he definitely was a West Coast pioneer. You know what I mean? So, yeah. That's what's up. Oh, it's 1:11. That's an angel hour. 1:11, y'all. Just stopping to the knowledge at 1:11. Yeah. All right. Well, listen, I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta get up, like I said, catch a plane in the morning. We'll be in Atlanta tomorrow. Brand Nubian, KRS-One, EPMD, Big Daddy Kane, Kumo D, nice and smooth. It's like that. To the motherfucking groove. I want to thank everybody that came through tonight. Thank everybody that donated in the chat. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, fucking hating ass StreamYard. I bet you. Yep, it's still fucking slow. I was just testing it, see if it fucking caught up, but nope. Disrespecting New York, not giving y'all that show. Well, I know Brand Nubian has been added to the Rock the Bells lineup in Queens. So you got the Rock the Bells Festival this year at Forest Hill Stadium, Queens, New York, where you could look forward to seeing LL Cool J, Queen Latifah, Ludacris, Method Man and Redman, De La Soul, Big Daddy Kane, Swiss Beats with, I can't see what that says, Salt and Pepper, Rakim, Slick Rick, Boot Camp Click, MC Light, Yo Yo, MC Sha Rock, Moni Love, Black Sheep, Roxanne Shante, Jungle Brothers, Brand Nubian, Lost Boys, and the Cold Crush Brothers. Are we disrespecting New York now? Listen, you know, these lineups are made by individual promoters. These are not necessarily tours. Now, I'm thinking Rock the Bells is talking about doing a tour, but right now we're only on this show. You know, I would love to be on the Rock the Bells tour, putting that out in the universe. But like the show that we're doing in Atlanta tomorrow, that's the lineup that this promoter put together. You know what I mean? So it's not like we disrespect New York. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It's not like we're going around everywhere and we're sidestepping New York. Nah, it's just this is the lineup that this promoter put together for Atlanta. Now, you know what I mean? Next week we go somewhere else and that's a different promoter, and it might be some of the moving together like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, don't take it personal. Somebody said Brand Nubian, Kane, Slick Rick, Light, Jungle Brothers, LB Fam. That's what I'm here for. When is it again? When is the Rock the Bells Festival? It is August 5th. August 5th. Okay. So let me make sure that's in my motherfucking calendar, to be honest. Nope. That's crazy. There we go. The Bells show. Forest Hill Stadium, right? Yeah, Forest Hill Stadium. There we go. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here, man. Thank y'all. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Make sure you like, you share, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And yeah, just be safe this weekend, this holiday weekend. You know, don't fucking stuff yourself all crazy at the cookout. Don't eat no swine, please. You know, ask the motherfucker what's in that hot. Is that all beef? I mean, I don't even eat beef, but you know, if you're gonna eat beef, you know what I mean? Don't have swine mixed in with the shit, goddamn it. All right, so listen. Once again, Thank y'all for coming through. Peace and love. Atlanta, I will see y'all tomorrow. Once again for the Godcast. Shout out to Digger. Shout out to Godfrey. All these stacks. I'm out. Peace.